Hello everybody, and welcome to New Year's Arcade and an update video. What I'm about to talk about are two things. One, about where I've been. If you haven't catched my last stream where I kind of talked about it, I talked about it quite a bit. I explained what was going on and why I've been missing for about 3.5 weeks. And of course, the future of the channel with everything that's happened. My mother got extremely sick. It started happening about 2 weeks before I went missing. So she got sick before we noticed there was something wrong. She just started to act not herself, and things progressed pretty quickly. What it ended up being is that she ended up having a tumor in the frontal lobe of her brain. And it changes your personality, motor skills, all sorts of things. Her health, blood sugar, thyroid, everything was affected. And she wasn't doing so good. So we rushed her to the hospital. That's where they found out that she had the brain tumor. And then we had to take her to a more established hospital that has more stuff in it so they could take care of the tumor. And so that's what we've been dealing with. She needs 24/7 care and watch, because otherwise I'd have to sit her in a home so that she could get her development back. She's actually doing a lot better than they expected, which I'm very excited about. She's walking around, she's talking fine, she's doing things. She even made breakfast this morning. But she still is confused sometimes, not as often as before. Her memory is still not that great, but not as bad as before. Her motor skills are improving greatly, but not as good. She can still walk, but she needs a walker, and that's fine. The next step will be another 3 weeks of radiation. They're going to do the entire head, because the tumor that she ended up with is one of the worst tumors you can think of. It's like the triple negative, no hormone against all blah, blah, blah. Anyone who's dealt with cancer sucks. You understand what I'm talking about. If not, there are a bunch of different types of cancers, and this one is one of the worst. So, they're really hard to kill, and it's really hard to get rid of. So they have to be very aggressive. So they're going to do her whole cranium to get rid of the cancer. So she may fall back into some of her old, disoriented ways, but that's okay. Once the radiation is over, we can hopefully get back to some healing. And then we have to figure out about chemo, if chemo is even needed. I mean, we have about 2 months worth of her getting back on her feet and us getting back to some sort of normalcy. Things will never be the same, but we can also adjust to family life. With that being said, I'm still not going to be as active as I want to be yet. I'm just slowly getting back into it, getting to a groove, finding my spot where I can come in and hang out with you guys during streams, or come in and be able to edit, to upload a video for you guys. So it's just going to take me a little bit of time to rework scheduling, because I'm still working full time. I'm still trying to take care of her at home. I'm still trying to take care of her chickens and the gardens and dinner and house cleaning and lawn. All of those things still need to be done. So unfortunately, my YouTube hobby and you guys take a step back. With that being said, that doesn't mean the channel is going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I'm just not going to be as present for just a little while. And that's going to be okay, because family always comes first. So with all of that said, I did do a stream last night, and I hope that you guys catch it. I did the Stanley Parable. I thought that would be a fun one to go back to and not start any of or restart any of the series that we still have. So we still have Hogwarts that we need to finish. Morgana Pendragon's run is fantastic. I'm having a blast. We're actually leveling up great. And I plan to get back to that hopefully this week. And then we also have Mario Sparks of Hope. We're doing the Rayman DLC, which is tons of fun. And I can't wait to get back to that. And we still have the Hyrule Warriors. No, I've not forgot about Hyrule Warriors. We will still be continuing that. What I'm doing is I'm leveling up Ganon and all the other guys, because we got Ganon, Zant, Gillerhan, I think is his name, Midna, and Sia. I need to level up all 5 of these characters because they're getting wrecked in all of the levels that you're now playing. So I'm still working on that. So Hyrule Warriors is still a thing. And after all of that, I have a ton of ideas for games that are coming to the channel. One of them will definitely be the Blueprints, that is a puzzle game. You guys know I love puzzles. Another one will be the Sea of Stars DLC. I can't wait to get into that one. And those will start to fall into slots for like Rayman and Hogwarts. And so when that comes into play, we can play. We can start putting in. So we can put in Sea of Stars, or we can put in the Blueprints. And when those complete, we'll play some other games because I've got some here. And of course, the Switch 2 is coming on the 6th. I'm hoping that on Friday the 7th that I can spend some time with you guys. I've already talked to my husband about taking over some of the household stuff for that Friday so that I can come out here and hang out with you guys. I'm going to ask my boss if I can take a half day that day. I can't take any more PTO. I've used it all for taking care of my mother. So with all that said, I do also have some stuff that I want to show you guys. I'm still working on Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, so those are still happening with the uploads. Those just take me a long time with the editing, especially since now I'm doing that what happened the episode before. I'm breaking them down and putting them all together for you guys and narrating what happened. I'm actually enjoying that. It just takes a little bit to do that. But I've got these new games. We've got Metroid Prime here that I plan on bringing to the channel. I also have Metroid Dread that I also plan on bringing to the channel. I don't know when, because I can't... Every time I make a promise to you guys, I end up having to break it because something happens, and I don't want to do that anymore. We also have Mario and Luigi Brothership. I do want to play that. And also, I want to play Final Fantasy 16 for you guys. I know it's a little bit more mature, but I love that Final Fantasy series. And of course, there's a bunch of other things that we can also play. There's lots of games out there. So no, we're not getting out of me gaming. I'm just going to have to take a little bit of a step back. And I know you guys will understand this. So yeah, I know that things have gotten kind of chaotic. I know I've lost a few subs because of this, but it is what it is. I just do the best that I can because, again, I have a full life and now I have to care for my mother. So, I just do the best I can with all of this. And for you members out there that are getting the Stardew Valley series, I have a couple of those that I need to edit. I was up to date and getting ahead of myself on all of my editing, and I was about to have it where you guys were going to get consistent uploads. And then this happened. So what do you do? I'm just going to, just had to take a breather and say, you know what? It's fine. I can handle this. And so I promise I'll get back to all of that soon. I just got to find the time. It's all about time. So for all of you that I've not been a part of your streams, I plan to come back to that as soon as I'm able. It's like I said on the stream, is that with my mom, the household, we stopped doing any of the normal stuff that you usually do to keep your household up to date. So everything went to pot. We basically just made sure animals were fed, that we were fed, and that a little bit of laundry got done. And that was all we were doing. So a lot of the yard and a lot of the house and a lot of things for the last 3 or 4 weeks have just been neglected. So now we're having to catch up with that too. So now we're having to pick back up from where we were, trying to get the house back into order, get her back safe, get me back on a better schedule. And so that's the way it's looking right now. So just hang in tight, everybody. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end, I promise. But it's just going to take me some time. And I would like to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for being amazing. Thank you so much for being supportive and standing by me and being so understanding on what is happening with everything. And with that, everyone, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you in the next video, stream, and yeah, catch you next time, guys. Bye.